Welcome to G2E. My name is Kyle, aka Mr. Space Heater, and today I am actually joined by a couple guests off screen here. If you guys want to say hello.
I'm here too. My name's Lincoln. My name is Mabel. I'm here to see what's going on and to just check out how the bio toys are here.
Alright, today we are unboxing a bunch of MicroLands from the new Mario Galaxy series of toys that did release a little ahead of the movie, all from Jakks Pacific. The giant Bowser's Castle was actually purchased online. Most places seem to carry it. We did actually find it at some stores today after the fact, mainly GameStop and Target. For some reason Walmart didn't have this on their huge display. They did have a giant Mario Galaxy display, as most people I'm sure have seen, but that one was not on it, whereas we found our Gateway Galaxy playset and our Yoshi playset at Walmart, absolutely no problem. And each of these actually came from, a couple of these came from Target. I don't know why finding Wonder Bowser Jr. was so difficult, but it was gone everywhere until we accidentally found one today before making this video. So without
further ado,
we're going to go ahead and just get right to opening these. We're actually going to go kind of smallest to biggest, sort of. Kind of. Hold on.
I can help with that one.
So the first thing we're actually going to open today is the Gateway Galaxy.
Ooh, yay!
So just by looking at it, it's pretty neat. It's got Peach and Captain Toad in there.
Captain Toad.
There's even a little sly Rob down in there as well, which we'll get some close-ups of later.
Rob.
Looking around the box, it's actually, the amount of artwork they've been putting on all the merchandise boxes is pretty awesome.
Actually, that's actually really cool.
A lot of detailing
that's
out
actually
there.
Really cool.
They show you obviously the other Yoshi set you can get, which we have and will be opening today. There's a flap on the back.
Hold on. I think I got this. Yeah.
Tape spots, can you get that one off?
Shing.
There we go.
Whoa, that's actually cool.
So it comes with a bunch of stuff that goes together. This one's still taped together somehow. So they taped them together for the display in the box. I wonder how easy they stay together. It looks like it stacks onto there, and this one clips onto here. It looks like it goes like this. Also still have Toad trapped up here.
How do we get him out?
I don't know.
Captain Toad. I'm pushing down through the little unicorn thing.
I think so. It's at the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, oh.
Yay! I made a good call.
Oh, that is too funny. Alright, so we've got Captain Toad out and Peach. Yeah, I was going to say, if you know where it goes, put him there. Can you send us the other piece? Want to stick that one on there?
This is
Push.
Cool.
This is a lot of really cool call-outs here. Obviously, we already saw Rob, which we'll get close-ups on in a minute. But I'm going to get close-ups here of this rim, too. So, like, obviously, it looks like these are almost like a an airport. You would see destinations when planes are leaving, departure times, etc. That's what I'm trying to say. Above that, to me, it looks like old video games, but it's supposed to be their, like, travel information. And it just, the color grading reminds me of Game Boy games, and it's killing me.
Oh, that's cool. Also, Rob does this. Meh. Meh.
So Rob moves up and down?
I'm Rob.
That's interesting. So it does look like he's supposed to peg in there. The problem is,
can I see a peg?
Here, why don't you take a look at him? I'm gonna see if I can get her peg on there. So they seem to have made a peg system so that you can attach them and move them around freely. But I mean, it's not a very snug connection. Or I guess I should say it's too snug, because she doesn't. It won't go in at all. That's a brutal.
Oh God.
I mean, we got her to go down, sure, but Peach is the easy one, or maybe not.
Oh my God, I cut Toad.
Extremely unfortunate that the pegs are not that great. I also am surprised this doesn't stay on better. These clippies off the side, they're just not super secure. So this was the Gateway Galaxy set, which I'm pretty sure was around $29.99. Maybe it was a $20 one. I can't remember. It is pretty cool with the Easter eggs and the designs, even though it's a lot of stickering over the plastic. There's really not a lot of paint going on. I do see warping on some of the stickers, which is unfortunate. Rob is really cool. And it also is a bummer that Peach and Toad just don't stay on their platform. Like, that stinks. Like, I want to be able to stick them in there and use it and play, but unfortunately it looks like they're going to spend a lot of time rattling around and falling back out. But this is still only the first set we've opened, and honestly, we're just going to leave it right here on the table while we pull up our next couple of options here. We're going to get started with Bowser Jr. here. Pop open Yoshi, and we'll get that Wonder Bowser opened here in a second too, and we're going to add them to this set. So these boxes are, again, really detailed like the rest. They're just throwing art all over these things. On the back of these boxes, you can see all the other characters that they have available. The only one, after opening all the packs, that we'll be missing today actually is Luigi. I'm pretty sure we've gotten at least one of everybody else out here. A lot of the packaging is really pretty. They put a lot of effort into making sure it all looks shiny and flashy for you right off the shelf. We have got all 3 of the micro figures open here. These all came out of their solo boxes. These are actually spring-loaded stars for each character. It looks like there's a button in the back on the base, and that is actually what you press to launch it. Why don't you launch Wonder Jr. over there?
Oh, that's cool.
So it's supposed to be like the stars that launch you, just like they showed in the movie, just like you do in both games. Here, do you want to pop up Bowser Jr.? Give him a little poop. Nice. What I do want to go ahead and point out here, all 3 of these pegs worked. We've got all our characters pegged to their little platform here. All of them did the spring. All of them stayed on the spring. So hopefully we just had some bad luck with this first play set. Maybe it's a little not as great as the rest, but so far these at least are consistently staying on their toys. And moving right along, let's just jump right into the Yoshi egg and see what this has to offer for us. Maybe the pieces in here will stick a little bit better to the pegs than they did in the last playset we opened. So we already took this one out of the packaging. Now we're going to go ahead and pop it open and see what it's got in store. It's pretty nice and textured on the outside. Honestly, as is, it's a really cool collectible. Want to give it a pop? Boom. Oop, we got characters.
Yoshi.
It comes with Yoshi and Fire Mario. I knew about the Fire Mario. I did not know it also came with Yoshi, which is kind of neat.
Let's start on this side.
So there's the skeleton in the back on this side. There's some sides on the road that look like storefronts. Yeah, it's all Brooklyn for sure. Can you get the tail to fall? Nice.
And also it does this.
Oh, the door's open in the back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty neat. And then when we spin it around,
we have Toast Arena.
It's pretty awesome.
It's got the whatever its name is here. It's got
I think it's
building.
Pokey.
Oh, he's got a Pokey right here.
One of the buildings. We got another warp sticker, which is kind of a bummer, but it's not too bad.
What are warp stickers?
Warped is where you can see like bubbles underneath, or it kind of isn't even or flat. And there's a little stand back here where you can peg in a character.
What if I turn the tables and I make Yoshi find Mario?
Crazy.
Mario.
Well, I didn't stick to the peg hard that time. There's also a button back here that when we press, looks like baddies pop out from the sides. Bunch of bats.
Wait, don't you remember in the trailer when Luigi walks up, a bunch of
the bats fly out?
The bats fly out.
That's totally fair.
And then he goes.
See, he seems kind of tough to stick in the peg too. I don't know why they all are fighting the pegs. The only pegs we've really had luck with so far, unfortunately, is the
Launch stars.
Yeah, the launch stars. I think I got him in there pretty good. It's questionable, but this set is really nice because, you know, closes up. And Lincoln brought up a good point earlier that there's actually quite a bit of space in here, so when you do close it up, you can actually store characters and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I know, it's a great idea. All in all, this playset feels a good size. Feels like there's a lot of room to play and imagine, and I like that for it over the Gateway Galaxy. Unfortunately, they both seem to have minor peg issues, but this one is much better in comparison. This one just has a lot more life to it, and a little bit more interactivity. Look at Mario up there.
Look at him. He's having fun.
With that all said and done, I think it's time for us to move on to Bowser's Castle.
Yay!
All right, this one's going to be tough to capture on camera. This thing is massive in comparison to the rest. And after our MicroLands from the first movie, this just blew me away at the sheer size of it. Because again, we do have the castle and the Donkey Kong Country lair, and we have the little van. So we have all the old MicroLand sets from the first movie, and none of them are anywhere near this scale.
Also,
just ridiculous.
It's kind of when he's like a little guy in the cutscene.
In the movie, yes, this is just like that. It's just like that.
Yeah, it's the same size of the movie because if he's
like
little, then the castle is little. So it's like the same size.
They've got the piano on the back. They're showing us the artwork and all these little paintings we can get. Let's crack into this thing.
Do you see what's on the side?
I know. It's the Comet Observatory over there.
This is gonna be so cool. I touched it.
Right, hold on.
Really rip those with my bare hands.
This thing comes with full-blown instructions, and it is in pieces. As you can see, this does stack up to here to make the full set, but it does have 3 layers to it, which you can actually remove and then play with on their own terms. We have a piece still on, huh?
That's awesome.
Ridiculous. Does it like slide in? Yeah, okay. And then there's like a slot up here in the top where you can actually stick that right on there. And yeah, you're right, Mabel, the door does open too. That's so cool, some of the details, like there's a broken column down here. This side too. That door does not open. So I really quick want to just show you something. These are an example of the paintings that came in the set. I'm actually going to have to change the focus here. Do not peel off the black. The black is the painting, which you can heat up with your fingers. And it shows up. Oops. So it's already turning black again. I got to start doing this. And there it is. Flip it over. What do we got on the other side? Do not peel it.
What do we got? I think I see it.
Princess Peach. Oh my gosh. It's Skeleton Mario.
I know, it's right there.
Alright, I'll hold it if you want to. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That one's cool looking. Huh. This is the last one. The actual easel. And it's got his Buff Bowser painting with Peach. Oh my gosh. This is too funny. Alright, we've got Bowser out of his packaging now. There's movable arms. Also, the cauldron heats up just like the paintings do. So you can do this and it turns red on top. We're going to go layer by layer and just take a look at what we can see here. This one has the fireplace, which we were considering if you could heat up, but that definitely is not made of the same material. So that is just a sticker. Yes, you can put the cauldron in there. Does it fit?
Yep.
So yeah, we put the little cauldron in there under the fire. Now we're going to go ahead and get this up here. Put this in its little slotted spot, which I feel like it kind of slides, yeah. A little bit of a slide into place here. I want to take a look at that piano, which we were messing with before. It's kind of crazy how large it is. And it has dings.
Let me play.
If you want to hit them. I think it's just a little bell. I don't think it's supposed to do anything beyond that. I don't fully see the point. Maybe I'm not having a lot of whimsy and fun right now. But I do, as great as it is with this dings, it feels slightly unnecessary. Oh, fun fact, the piano actually can be held up or put down. I mean, we could put it on the second layer for sure. I'm just trying to see if there's anything in there worth talking about or looking at, like Easter eggs or whatnot. What I do see is he's got the cabinet in the back, still got the spiral staircase, but there's really not a whole lot happening inside this house.
The window looks like it's shining into a galaxy.
That's cool. That's actually a good point. And the final piece just goes right up on top with that moving door. Outside of the door, it doesn't really have a lot going on. Flimsy flag is nice. On the old set, they broke off really easily. They were too stiff. The flag's on the castle times.
Flimsy flag for the win.
All right, and that is everything unboxed that we were able to get our hands on from the Super Mario Galaxy MicroLand figure series. We obviously, again, are missing a couple characters in there, but otherwise we tried to grab everything that came out for this movie so far just so we could give you a look at all of it all at once and together. The other thing is we are going to go ahead and compare some of these to the other figures from before as well. I will probably actually be doing that on a separate video or a short. But then we can get a nice little look at what they used to look like for the last movie and what kind of upgrades they have made for this series as well. So, thank you guys for watching, and thank you kids for helping me out.
Okay.
Even when it got chaotic, this was still fun. You guys want to say goodbye?
Bye! Maybe another video will be good with Mario toys.
Oh yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe.
Thank you everybody, and happy gaming.